Welcome back to Midday, and our first guest today is Natalie Peace with Booster Juice. How are you doing today, Natalie?
Great, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And can I just say thank you for bringing in our Booster Juices. I have the Terminator here, and I've just been fighting coming down with a cold, so I bet I'll feel like $1 million when I'm finished.
Lots of vitamin C in that one.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Tell me about the special event going on Saturday. I sort of dubbed it Random Acts of Kindness Day. What's going on?
Well, the idea is we've got, right now it's our 4-year anniversary.
Yes.
4 years since we opened the Summit store. And I thought we're going to have, it's a popular product. And I know because of the promotion we're running, we're doing 2-for-1 smoothies that day. And I know there's going to be hundreds of people in the 3 stores. And I thought, what a phenomenal opportunity to get the message out there that we're doing this Acts of Kindness program. And we've been running it for a little while now through the summer. But the goal is to challenge people to adopt acts of kindness in their own life. And so we're putting a challenge out to the community, 22-day act of kindness pledge, and it's 1 act of kindness a day for 22 days. So people can sign up this Saturday and adopt it as just one of their core values in their life.
So we've got this little hand here that we can show you as well. And if you sign up at one of the Booster Juices, Chad's going to get a shot of this. If you sign up at one of the Booster Juices, your name goes on this and goes on the wall. Is that right?
That's right. So the idea is, as you walk into the stores, all 3 of the stores, you see all the hands of our communities times 22 acts. And the reason it's 22 is that we know it takes 21 days to create a habit, and then 1 day of follow through just to knock it out of the park and truly adopt it as the way you operate. Go out of your way every day in even a small way for someone.
Why is this so important to you? I think that is an excellent idea, and I know our viewers would say the same thing, but you're really making a point of making sure you're giving back. Why is it so important to you?
Well, in my opinion, we measure our success in business on more than one bottom line, and it's not just about the traditional bottom line that we generally would think of in business. It's also about, are we giving back to our community? Are we leaving the community a better place for having existed in it? And so right now, at this point in my life, Booster Juice is the resources that I have to get the message out there. And I'm very lucky that the brand is such a popular brand. Like our Summit store is in the top 10 consistently out of almost 300 stores in the entire brand.
And the busiest in the province.
The busiest in the province.
The busiest store in the province. Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. It's an honor. So, and that's very much my crew that does that, right?
Yes.
And the support from our community. So
I'm going to sign up right now because I want to take part in this. So I, for one, can say that. Do I need to come in and put this on the wall on Saturday?
I would love that. That would be phenomenal. I would love it if you did that, Susan.
I would love that.
Thank you so much. So yeah, so in terms of what the acts of kindness can be, anything. It's a million little things that we can do that truly make a difference, and it's whatever is within your own comfort zone. Maybe it just means you're going out of your way to smile at somebody on the street, or I've heard some neat stories of people being inspired by what we've been doing with our Acts of Kindness Shifts, where they'll adopt, when they're driving, they know generally they're aggressive drivers, and so they're going out of their way to let people in and to slow down and realize, who am I along the way, right?
Yes.
As opposed to just always being in such a hurry, and who am I along the way? How am I making a difference?
And I can imagine that while you're doing good for your community, obviously, it makes you feel like a better person to be giving back.
Well, it's in terms of, it's exactly that. I've had some challenge in my life, and life is short. So what am I doing to leave my footprints in a positive way on this world? So my hope is others pay it forward.
Excellent. And so the challenge is set for this Saturday. Can people go into any of the Booster Juice locations in town?
Yeah, any of the 3. So the Aberdeen Mall kiosk, the Summit Shopping Center, or downtown in the Lansdowne Village.
Excellent. And if people want more information, NataliePeace.com.
That's right, NataliePeace.com. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much for coming in, and I will see you on Saturday.
Thank you, Susan, for your support.
You're very welcome. It is time now for a quick break. I'm going to have my Booster Juice now, and we'll see you in a few minutes.